Okay. Right. Well, it's working, I guess. Hello. Hold up, I'm just pulling up some references. Okay. And I'll read the messages in a moment. I really should have done that before. I literally had them open. Okay. Right. Let me switch over to the other screen. Hold on. I'll disappear for a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, basically the goal today is to make as much progress on this as we can. Hold on, I'll hide this. Okay. Jesus, I'm excited for this. After months or a year, I finally get a Wine Exclusive drawing stream. Dang, I didn't realize it's been a year, to be honest. But don't like parts of other streams where I was drawing count. I just didn't label them as such, but I don't know. While you get ready, I got 2 questions to ask. Did you get a good look at my ArtStation link I sent on Discord at the end of last week's stream? 2, I will try to adhere to instruct so it's easier for you, but from time to time, if I cannot explain feedback better, can I send you on Discord, because I got Photoshop open to show edits? I mean, sure, since you have me, but don't feel the need to help me too much. Because, you know, it gets a bit, I don't know if it's interesting to watch, I guess, but even though what you write is helpful, I guess we'll see. But yeah, hope you've been doing well, and yeah, I did scroll through your ArtStation stuff, but although I didn't look into it too much, but what's biogenesis or whatever? Yeah, as you can tell, I didn't look up pretty much anything. I just scrolled through and looked at pretty pictures. Okay. Let's see. Let's set this to like lower opacity. Okay. I think I'll get thinner. I guess I could share how my week has been. To be honest, kind of a mixed bag. Some fun stuff, like my sister's birthday happened this week, and I got to eat delicious cake. That's nice. But honestly, overall, I've not been doing super well mindset-wise. I don't know. But I'm kinda... It's kinda like the same thing as usual. Just feeling it more than usual this week. I don't know. I'm better now because last couple of days I made some good progress on my new song, and that's kind of major contributor to why I feel bad often. But yeah. Basically, I've been just feeling sad and playing video games and trying to work on a new song. That's how my week has gone, and I haven't done fucking anything else. It's my personal art project. A mysterious meteor hits Earthworld and terraforms all the flora, fauna, and humans. So half the population of humans have animal features. Ooh, okay, I see. Konbanwa, IRL NPC. Nice to see you, hope you've been doing well. Moido no Tanjoubi omedetou. Not yet. Like next week. But happy birthday to my sister. I guess you should wish. Probably. Still, I am here. There was a fairly strong earthquake, so I evacuated outside just in case. Well, it wasn't anything serious, so I came back, and soon after, this country is really prone to earthquakes. Yeah. I've been hearing you've also been having heavy rains or something. I've heard there was pretty bad rain in Chiba, I think. Hope it goes well either way, even though it seems to be a common occurrence. Hope it will be less common. But yeah, stay safe either way. Alright, should probably start working on this. I'll move the mic a little bit. Okay. That seems better. I wrote Imoto. Oh. Okay. I couldn't see very well because the screen that I have chat pulled up on is a bit farther away from me. Alright, so I'll send it over to her, I guess. Oh no, I know Japan is infamous for earthquakes. I hope you're fine. Yeah. Alright. Nope. Do you guys have any other interesting happenings this week? Maybe watched anything interesting or read anything interesting? Or did anything interesting? Did Voidman's cyborg face have similar features to your avatar? Yeah. Oh, I guess. Well, nowadays probably not so much because I don't turn the face stuff on too often. Whenever it's appropriate to turn on, I feel like I keep forgetting. Like when I was playing Metal Eden. I think I'm also Obviously I still love the cyberpunk aesthetic and in games and stuff, but I haven't. I think I'm less excited about it these days, probably because I was like super into it for a couple years, and now naturally I've kind of grown colder towards it, I guess you could say. but I still love it, obviously. But if I end up making a new avatar, which is unlikely, honestly, considering how much free time I have these days, I think I might make the cyborg stuff less obvious and more subtle. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the one that I have right now, so maybe that won't even happen once again. I'm being so lazy right now. Could you tell? Since I'm not since we've been going for like 11 minutes and I've barely drawn anything and I've been mainly yapping. Still can't still struggle with like multitasking, like doing something and talking at the same time. I don't know how people do it. What the heck am I doing? It's fine. It's fine this way. There's really no need to redraw that so many times. Trying to draw Ruiner fan art. Cyberpunk Edge Runners 2 will come out soon. Yeah, I've seen it. I've been listening to the song that they had in their teaser. Let me look up the name. It's by I know it's by Rico Nasty, but I don't see. I haven't memorized the name yet because I've listened to it like a few times and I haven't been looking at the name for some reason. Oh, come on, where is it? Hold on. Oh yeah, you can't run from me, the song is called. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a great use of our time. Whatever. I'm honestly hoping you'll click on each of my art pieces one day so you can see everything from multiple character sheets to the 3D models used for the art. You can't run. Yeah. That's the one. The delay. Oh man. Alright. What next? Probably hair, I get. No, I don't know. Forgot about this. I keep pressing the wrong button for undo. I keep pressing Ctrl Alt for some reason, even though I've never had issues before with it. Fat fingering, as they say. Alright, that's fine for now. Yes, something like that. I need to be honest with you, your jacket looks backwards. I gotta check. Backwards. In what way? I'll try to think about it a bit later, I guess. I'll just keep on drawing while I'm drawing right now. The whole thing, and I believe the color is the one that does it. Yeah, I guess the... Yeah, I can see it kinda. I'll try to fix it a bit later, I guess. Okay. Let's hide that for now. Or we could just lower the opacity. Drawing on the wrong layer. Actually, thinking back to my project, which environment you like best? Oh, I don't really remember the names. I have to look at it again, probably. Hold on. Also, sorry, I haven't logged on to anywhere like the whole week. Someone's playing music outside again. It's interesting. Like, why does it happen at such an hour? Like, it's almost it's like night in 2 hours. City forest or sheep's armory. I think I really like the way the forest looks. But I also like, obviously looking at city landscapes is always like cool, especially when they're so detailed. What? I have eraser on. Okay. A lot of girls like that, a lot of guys like the armory, planting love the city, yeah. Also, I noticed something. I need to switch something over on my end. Okay, nice. So it doesn't matter, you don't need to know. So I'm aware that the stream is working properly. I forgot to switch over to that tab. Alright. What did I want to do? I need to hide it. Hold on. I guess it's fine, whatever. Think so, yeah. It's cool, yeah. My brain is not working. Yeah, I actually don't like that. Nope, I want eraser. Okay. Oh, that looks a bit better, I don't know, honestly. Maybe as we make progress it'll look more okay with the whole thing. I know hair sucks, maybe you should, instead of trying to draw all the hair, break it down into sections. I do that sometimes, yeah. That's definitely helpful. Something like that. Nope. Okay, I think we're almost done with this specific layer. I'll probably come back to it later if I need to fix anything. Was this hard to do before stream? What specifically? Something like that. Who's sending me messages? Oh, nothing, okay. Just some random notification. Sketching the details. Not really, because when sketching, you're allowed, I guess, to be messier. Although that's probably not necessarily good to do it that way, but that's how it is for me. Okay, let's do another layer. Dumbass, what are you erasing the wrong layer? I'm like, why is it not erasing? I'm actually sending you edits. Hold on, I'll open it on my phone. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Okay. Yeah, sort of. Okay, I need to look up how that looks. The hairpin, although I could probably just do it how I sketched it, but just in case. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can probably just leave it as is and it'll be fine since I'm not going for any crazy details. Where did they... what? Where did they put it? Oh, there. Okay. Just lost my pen, I guess. Actually sending you edits for hair. Don't redo this, just for reference for another project, okay? Thank you. I'll make sure to look at it. Something like that. I should probably tilt my screen so it's easier. Okay, something like that. That's okay. God damn it. I like how your work is going through, though. Thank you. It's nice to hear. I don't know, though, it seems a bit... Let's see. It's a bit large. I could probably just get away with transforming it. I don't know. Let's see. Something like that. Yeah, this looks a bit better. Do you have questions for me regarding my art or my thought process? Anything? You know, when I was looking at the character sheet you sent me, I was like, well, that's a lot of details, and you mentioned like different techniques I've seen in various places. So I'm like, I was wondering, did you like straight up draw it all, or did you use anything else, like processing some sort of other images? But honestly, I'm I don't know. I'm kind of... how do I word it? I'm not an... I feel like it's tough asking me about any questions about like art or anything, because usually I'm just like, oh, pretty picture. and then I move on. Probably move on to something else for now. So the face is all painted, and I'll add some photo texture on top of the painting. The bodies and costumes, I use a AAA game studio technique called photo bashing, which is cut, paste, alter photos. I have heard that, and it's kind of like, oh my god, hold on, I'm getting a call. Okay, what's up? I forgot. I forgot what I was talking about. But it cannot be done without knowledge of anatomy, perspective, color theory, lighting, etc. fundamentals to drawings. Yeah. I would guess as much. Would probably look weird if you don't know what you're doing. Just pasting a bunch of different stuff around. That's characters. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people. Speak the world just wanted minute. Hello, Smart LP. Hope you're doing well. Let me know if you have a. Feel free to share anything interesting you have in chat. Creatures, weapons, vehicles, and environments I constructed in all 3D on Blender for block up and overall lighting before texturing, photo batching, and painting characters inside. Actually, I was surprised to hear you were using like 3D stuff. Because I think now I remember that you mentioned at some point that you were doing like 3D stuff, but I don't know, it just I guess didn't register in my brain properly. So I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Didn't realize. Okay, what were we doing? I was wondering what I should draw next. Probably jacket. What the heck? How do you do this so fast, man? That's crazy. I'm like drawing 2 lines over here. Alright, just having some water because it's been a while. Okay, I sent you another edit as well as a link to my 3D example for illustration. Okay. You know what, I'll probably draw this as a separate thing. Why do I keep putting my pen in a place where I can't see it and then I'm like, where is it? Oh man. Probably something like that. Maybe from this side it'll be easier for me. That doesn't seem right. In terms of questions, what do you think? My mother, my older brother, my friends who aren't artists know anything about art? No, but their questions are all good despite being layman. You can ask away, I won't judge. My brain is just empty and doesn't work most of the time. Greetings to Singapore, hope you guys are doing great. I was very excited about your latest health cover. Coincidentally, your timing was perfect since I just watched the long Signalis video at that moment. Thank you, man. And yeah, greetings to Singapore, but just in case I'm not from there. Should I do it that way? You know, like, does that make sense? Yeah, this definitely looks better. I think the reason I drew the color like that initially was because of the reference I was looking at. The perspective there was a little bit different. I'm aware I was merely replying to Assassin's greetings. Yeah, okay. Gotcha, just in case. Maybe I just read your message wrong, to be fair. No, you mean well, but every day I'm reminded I'm from there I wanna help myself. Don't I know the feeling, man? Okay. So probably this side I can just finish up right now, and then I'll need to figure out how to make it so it looks like she has a hood. Because for some reason when sketching I didn't really draw it that way. It just looks like a collar with no hood. Anyways, Void, I hope you like the hair editions in 3D Link I sent. Sorry if I'm going back and forth with all these presumptuous actions, but I cannot translate info through YouTube chat. Yeah, no, I do appreciate it, and honestly, like, to me, it's like impressive how fast you're able to do stuff like hair. It takes me like ages to figure out, but also I think I kinda get what you meant before when you were explaining stuff about drawing hair. Like making it look like pedals initially. I was like, I'm not sure I quite understand it fully. But I think now I get what you meant when you showed the different stages. Honestly, Loki, your visual explanation for drawing hair was kind of better than a lot of the different other visual explanations that I've seen on like Twitter and stuff. That barely helped understanding anything at all. So there's that, I guess. How do I... So it would go like something like that, right? I think. I'd probably draw it smaller though. It took me ages to master hair as well. Now I can paint fur on top of a 3D sculpting of a bunny puppy I did on ArtStation labeled Perry. Assassin, have you considered editing the picture of the Maze Club bar that I sent you? The thread is about to hit 1000 posts and I would have to close it with the crime scene version of the cover. Dude, honestly, I'm pretty darn excited for Ruiner 2. It's crazy that it took me like a couple years to play the first game. It was just lying around in my library because I randomly bought it during some Steam sale. Even after I finished it, I was like, I'll probably play it a few more. I'll probably play it like once more. But honestly, the gameplay loop is kind of great. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, but like I've been thinking about it, and like I'm quite often curious to try some other stuff in it. Forgot about it as I started on my own illustration for Ruiner. Sorry if I neither know nor am going to touch it. I kind of want to focus on my art so I can post it. I'm glad I was there to watch you guys finish the game. Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff that like ends up being quite meaningful just happens coincidentally. Should probably done that on a different layer. I don't know if it makes sense here. Well, I guess we'll see. I'll just redo it later if it doesn't work out. Probably erase that a little bit. Okay. Something like that. Would that make sense? Let's see. I'll try to figure it out maybe a little bit later, I don't know. Or maybe I should make it bigger, I don't know. Something like that. I'll definitely have to draw some background stuff either way. I could just do it now. Let's see. Well, I got a question regarding Medibang, and I'm sorry if my language and keywords for Photoshop can translate well to your knowledge. Does Medibang layers have blending tools? Like instead of normal drawings, you can make the layers have very special effects, because Photoshop has, for example, I can turn a layer to color dodge, which makes colors 50% brighter and more saturated, so I can paint visual effects like magic light, lights, lighting, etc. on the layer. I mean, yeah, it has like a few. I haven't used most of them. I've used basically just multiply, add, and screen. And I don't think I've used anything. Oh, I've also used color before, but I kind of neglect doing it sometimes. I used it before to like look at how the picture would look in black and white. But I honestly, I genuinely just don't know enough about what I'm doing, I think, so I kind of stopped. Yeah, no, let's do it like that for now. I should just hide that for now. Multiply. I actually load my traditional sketches into Photoshop and switch the layer to multiply to hide all the papers white, so I can paint colors under the drawings. Oh! I haven't a clue how to do that, but that's interesting. I've used add for like glowing, I think in a couple drawings. And I use multiply for shadows. I think you've also mentioned that multiply works well for like shading and stuff. Yeah. I've been feeling like going for a little walk today after the stream, even though it's way too dang late, but it's a shame since it's getting colder again, so I don't know if I will. Yeah, big brain move. It does. I paint ambient occlusion using multiply. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that sort of looks like something. No, that doesn't really look right. What? Why'd I draw it on that? Why'd I draw it on this layer? Goddamn, I'm stupid. Okay. A lot of my fans, followers, and teachers say I have a way with colors. My portfolio tells you much. Yeah, for sure. Where they hide it? Okay. Well, you can always erase the jutting outlines to make it neat. Yeah. True. I haven't I don't know. Just my habits that are definitely not good. Something like that. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll see, I guess. Let's put it here for now. If you feel intimidated by how hard this is, please don't. I actually believe you have talent. It's just compared to me, I have the proper training skills and experience. Hold on. My brain's processing. I definitely wonder sometimes, like, should I even continue? No, that's not how I wanted to word it. I don't, you know what, I don't even really care all that much if my stuff doesn't look the best. I'm just happy I do it myself, and also I don't know. Kind of, I kind of enjoy the process, even if the result isn't always the best thing, or works the best, you know. I could probably like commission someone to draw a cover for a song or something, a cover art rather, and it would work much better. But I don't know. I kind of like that I'm doing everything myself. Even if I'm not great at it, I guess is the point. I'm realizing I should probably draw something else here since I've added that. Yeah. Okay, that helps. No, I'm not trying to make your work look realistic or industrial, but it's just I'd like you to improve so you enjoy hobbies more, but then again, it's up to you. I'm not like, I don't know. I didn't feel like you were trying to make my work look like anything. I think you're just giving good advice, honestly. But I definitely, I guess. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let's move on from that. Oops. Something like that. Yeah, the best I can give to a hobbyist and someone of your caliber is in skills, yeah. What did I want? Do I want to change anything else? Oh, I'm like wondering. I think I'd probably make the ear a bit bigger. Let's see. Before I move on to drawing the jacket. Well, that doesn't seem quite right. Let's see. Kinda almost. Plus it'll be arrogant of me to think or express how better I am because of a portfolio. I cannot play any musical instruments or sing well. I cannot produce music like yours or IRL NPC. I gotta actually carve out time properly to listen to some music of theirs. I have this issue, I keep adding stuff to my watch later, and I think I've heard from other people that they almost never end up checking what they've added in the end, but I actually semi-frequently look what I have on there and listen. Or watch. But yeah, I've been neglecting it this past week. Like I've been neglecting many things this past week. I hope the next week goes better. Okay, this looks closer to what I wanted. Okay, let's move on to this again. So you have your identity and skills worthy of respect and admiration even if you didn't feel you're that good. Yeah, thanks. I do get what you're saying. I just can't help but feel constantly like, oh, I could definitely be doing better and dedicating more time and effort to everything I do. Like with music especially. Because I've realized recently it's been kind of it's been almost like, what? Close to a decade that I've been doing music, even though obviously for most of that time I like took long breaks or like honestly first few years I feel like of doing music shouldn't even count as anything much, since you're kinda throwing stuff at the wall. And also I've changed my style a bunch, I realize, but it feels kinda bad sometimes, the level of skill I'm at, considering the amount of time I've spent on music. Another piece of advice I forgot to give last time was overall proportions to human bodies. Okay, I should probably flip it the other side. Okay. Probably like that. Hmm. Males 8 heads tall, 4 heads 2 head to crotch, 4 heads legs, 2.5 heads wide for shoulders, depending on how broad you want the man to be. I'm just thinking of like a joke. Americans will measure in anything, but metric. But unironically, measuring characters that you're drawing in heads is so insanely helpful. I don't know why it's not a more common piece of advice I've heard. Like, it genuinely helps a lot. It's funny. Female 7 heads tall, 3.5 heads to head to crotch, 3.5 heads legs, and 1.5 to 2 heads wide for depending on how slender or busty you want the woman to be. Okay. Yes, sort of, okay. I'm surprised as well, though, because this is thought as art school anatomy 101. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm like not familiar with much of art fundamentals at all. So maybe people just assume it's such an obvious and well-known thing that it's not useful to anyone. Maybe that's why it's not mentioned as much, at least from what I've seen. But maybe it's just me. I got another piece of art advice in case you think you're super slow with all the yaps. Fast is not fast. Fast is slow without distractions through discipline. Then again, you are talking to Alsahan. Yeah. I'm definitely, to be honest, I'm definitely faster when I do stuff on my own. But honestly, I have other distractions because I'm usually watching something or listening to music, and I definitely get distracted a good bit, but I don't, it's not such a big deal, because like what's the point for me to like try to become much faster? Although I guess to an extent it will be good maybe sometimes. Let's see, I probably... I want to open something else, so it's a bit easier for me. Where it is there? Where is it? Where it is? Okay. And then erase that a little bit. I hope you finish this and make your sister very happy that you can come on Discord anytime to talk to me and get extra recommendations for drawing. Hell, you can talk to me anytime, don't hesitate. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm actually horrible at talking to people. Like even those that I know in daily life, I don't often write to. So good reminder, actually, I should... I've been meaning to write to someone, and I'll do it today. Now that I've thought of it, probably after the stream, though. Okay, let's not go there yet. I'm realizing that I don't really like it this way. Should probably go more to the right. Well, that part's not gonna be very visible anyway, so I don't know. I think your government sucks, but I really love Russian culture and landscapes as well as Soviet history a lot. Honestly, same. Like in my childhood, I used to be like kind of a hater of everything. Like sometimes I think of like it was kind of dumb. Well, you know how this with like children and stuff. But like there's a bunch of interesting stuff honestly in this country. Like for example, like it's brought up mostly to kind of by like I think it's brought up by certain people to pat themselves on the back, like, oh, look how good our country is, even though it's kind of like been heavily neglected. But I think it's super fun how many different cultures we have over here, and different languages and stuff, but they've like slowly going they're slowly disappearing, man, and it's kind of like feels weird that people talk about it as if it's like something so cool, but like I feel like it's heavily neglected, so I don't know. Well, it looks that much better, man. I guess. I don't know. I might do it a bit differently, we'll see how we go about it. No, what, I actually don't like it. I think I actually should redraw it. Hello, how are you? I am. Hello. Doing well. How are you doing? Trying to figure out how to draw stuff. Man, it's kinda feel like I'm not happy with anything I do. Honestly, I should just make something and move on to the next thing. And I can think on whether I want to change something later. I think that would probably be a better strategy on how to approach this. I think a good thing about you, Void, is you are open to advice and taking it to improve without processing or doubting, and this is what I really like about you. Thanks. Honestly, I mean, it's only fair that I am, since I'm like very mediocre at a lot of the things I do and not knowledgeable. And I definitely don't look up information enough. Nope. Time to take the advice and use the eraser more, instead of constantly redrawing lines. I say as I keep doing it. Well, it's much better brain if you are open-minded than intelligent, because smart people will stay smart, but open-minded will always get smarter and smarter. That's what you are, and that's what you and I are. I can see, I think, why I don't like how it's turning out. It's because I placed it in the wrong spot. Good thing you can cheat a bunch in digital art and just move stuff. Dude, if only transform tool was a thing on paper, would be very nice. I'm not smart and not open-minded. Who am I? Is that a riddle? Have you seen Aurora Panthera draw? Her lines are not as neat as mine, but she can make very finely thin scratching line work to be neat. Perhaps you can watch hair videos to reference drawing tips. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, it's been a while since I've watched anyone do a drawing stream. Someone with low self-esteem, but definitely not stupid. Yeah. Anyway, how you been doing, Winda? Anything interesting this week? I was just mentioning how I don't write people enough and how I should, and how I've been meaning to write to you. God bless Transform. Roar's advice is actually helpful, much to my surprise. It's because Hololive members yap a ton of crazy shit rather than meaningful stuff. Honestly, I didn't even know Roar draws. I've only recently found out. Not from your message, but yeah. Like, I've seen her art and I was like, oh, whoa, what the heck? Why was I not aware before? I love Transform tool in Photoshop, yeah. Honestly, love it so much I could marry it. Perhaps. Shame it's not a thing in real life. Oh my god, how do I stop doing that? It's old habits die hard, as they say. I was in a new gallery yesterday and saw a pretty picture with Beacon. I want to go there again to look at it. Ooh, I'd be curious to know which gallery. I'll probably ask about it in DMs though. What the heck? Without me on Discord, I'm happy. My brother in Russian Christ, so I heard. Russian Christ? Did I wonder what that would be like? Like, is that some different Jesus Christ or just the Orthodox one? Keep using transform. That's not what they fucking wanted. Russian Orthodox? I grew up Methodist, a subdivision of Protestant. Or Protestant? Goddamn, I can't read. Let's see here. I've been recently like getting some like Christian subdivisions discourse on my FYP for some reason. I'm like, what the hell? Do you guys not even get along with each other? That's crazy. No, my Christianity is the correct one. I'm wondering if there's even any use in like drawing it fully, or if I could just get away with like drawing the bottom part now, since it's not really visible anyway because of the arms. Do you know what wind in Japanese is? Kaze? There are 2 floors with exhibits separated on different sections, but we only see 1/3 of the first floor in an hour. My sister also, not too long ago, went to a gallery, was trying to find like interesting pottery to look at. But unfortunately there wasn't like super much there. Do you know what cloud is in Japanese? Sorry, I meant cloud. Kumo. Yeah, Kumo. I think I kept mixing up cloud with snow for some reason. Let me check. Am I thinking of the correct thing? Yeah, I'm thinking of the correct thing. Because the upper part is similar. But I somehow never mixed up cloud with like electricity. Even though they also have a similar upper part. That's interesting. An interesting thing to ponder. Why could that be? Do you know what cloudy bat is in Japanese is? Komori, I call Void that all the time because he isn't observant in games, shame on him. Hey, I mean, relatively I'm pretty good at finding stuff. Kumono Kumori? What a fun tongue twister. Okay, let's continue on. Okay. Nope. That's not it. Excuse, stick them where the sun doesn't shine. Well, Discord so cool because I thought you are not human until this time. That's funny. Does this woman think I'm AI? It could be anyone. It could be even you. Okay, flipping probably would help me with this one. Maybe something like that. No, UFO. Well, an AI give and try and get it. I mean, anyone could be an alien if you just never know. There was like a TV show, I think, about that, about the guy who's an alien, even though he literally looks exactly like a human. Actually, there's been multiple. What the hell am I talking about? A TV show. Like, there's been a bunch of stuff about that, actually. Never mind. I said you are my planet neighbor. I come in peace despite Sputnik 1 blowing up my planet. Small planet if a satellite was enough to blow it up. Sorry. I've come to invade you to hunt down the cosmonaut responsible for this. I wonder which country's space agency it was. No, interesting question. Which country is more likely to blow up a planet? Should probably go like here. Yeah. This makes a bit more sense. Probably leave it at that for now, and move on to the next thing, and then figure out if we need to fix anything here. They call themselves the CCP or CCCP. But I don't know if that's Russia or China. I hate mosquitoes, real. They're not around too often these days, but when they are, they're as annoying as ever. You will hate Singapore, that's mosquito country. I want a planet where there's no mosquitoes, yeah. Let's see, maybe... Okay, let's try drawing arms, and then we'll see if I want to add anything more. Also, I just now thought to save. I wonder if I've saved a single time throughout this whole stream. We tried drawing the bottom rim of her coat as curved rather than straight, because the straight rim looks flat. Our town is one of the first in our country in terms of these monsters. Really? Is that a real statistic? I didn't know about that. CCCP. Well, I'm not sure if to read it in English or in Russian. But I mean, you probably know what CCP is. CCP is Chinese Communist Party, I think. But I don't know if like 3C is a thing or not. Sort of. I know it's SSSR because Union in Russian is Soyuz, yeah. I saw these news on VK, it's only about this year. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Every day you learn something new, I guess. I really overestimated how much I'd be able to get done in a stream. I'm actually glad my advice works for you because the changes are significant. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely notice. I think the color thing especially like did a lot. I don't know, like, cause usually I do draw it from this perspective. I don't know why this time I did it differently. I can actually hear the swiping sounds from the other side of the PC. The swiping sounds. Yeah, I'm like fiddling with the pen while I'm thinking. Probably move this to a different spot, maybe. Or just delete it altogether. You know what? I'll just delete it for now. And figure it out later. Let's try and draw arms for now. So I sent you a hard versus mood board for you to see on Discord. You'll be surprised about how I classify my references as well as how many references I use. Yeah, I'll check it later. I wonder how much longer I'll go. I probably have like a good hour on me still left. Let's see. Honestly, today I'm going kinda especially slow. Partially because of the Yap Edge, but I don't know. Honestly, it's probably also a bunch of stuff that I've noticed that I wanted to change. Okay. Should that on a different layer? Yep, like here. Sniper's advice: slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Yeah, true. Okay, hold on. By the way, I gotta ask, who's Kyber, is he an IRL friend of yours? No. I don't really know. Just a person that at one point started commenting and stuff. Like there's like two people that I know IRL that that actually leave comments and stuff on my channel. Which are harder, hands or feet? Hard to say. Well, feet are nice because most of the time they're hidden by boots, and boots are definitely easier for me than hands. So, you know. Weird answer, but I guess who knows, since I don't usually draw feet. Like, I feel like hands you're guaranteed to draw, while feet you're pretty unlikely. Yeah, Kihyo and Windows Street, oh wait, they're the same person. I mean, also my sister is subscribed to my channel channel too. Let's even need it. Guns are fun to draw, but even better to model in 3D because you assemble the parts. Yeah, true. I remember I messed around with that when I was like in my teens. It's been a while though. I recently was looking at my older drawings with guns in them, and I'm like, holy hell! Why did I not even try to look up good references? Why did I just freestyle it? They look kind of weird when I look at them now. I should rename this. No, that doesn't seem right. I think I should do it differently from the sketch. But your AK-47 was good, yeah, because that's when I started actually looking at the reference to draw it. I was more so like looking at my Ruiner illustration and also the picture I used for my old version of Major Crimes cover. Like there, just the gun makes no sense. Kinda. I feel like I started like actually looking at references. I think after Ruiner is when I started actually looking at a reference for guns and stuff. Your drugs made no sense until I came into your life, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if at this pace we'll be able to like finish the drawing in the span of the stream, but because I definitely plan to end in like an hour because I'm getting hungry. Yeah. I think I wanna do. I think I'll rename this to a different thing, and the other part would probably have to be on a different layer. Anyways, Void, I draw fast, not because I'm good, I suck, but it's because knowledge makes you think and perform fast when you are familiar with it. I think you objectively don't suck at art. Although I guess it's easy to say for me. who kinda has no clue what he's talking about half the time. But that's the impression that I have. So, you know. I just like being kept on my toes like the little sniper characters I draw. I guess that's a good thing. Maybe. Oh, let's leave it like that for now. It probably should be like this. Oh, let's leave it like that for now. Hope this makes you feel better. My friend at the concert, she was surprised you produced songs with the lyrics you wrote yourself more than covers. She only produced 3 of her original songs. I mean, I feel like people probably write a lot. They just don't release everything they write. Because like, I do have songs that I've written that I haven't released, but I don't think I make that much stuff, I guess. Like, genuinely, it's just the objective truth that I could spend like more time on it, and probably like make probably like better music. Like, be more thorough, I guess. That's sort of what I'm trying to do. But it's I think it's a bit tough to get used to when you're used to a certain pace at which you work at. Like, you start putting more time and effort into something, and in the end you're like, oh, like I'm like, in terms of quantity I'm making less stuff, but like, there's a whole phrase, quality over quantity, I guess. So that's kind of a weird thing to be like bothered by. But nonetheless, it kind of happens, I feel like. Like, my first year, I think, when I started this channel, for one, I had like a bit of a backlog with songs, but also I could just finish a song in like a week. And these days it takes like, it can take like a month and more, even though my songs aren't even that complicated. But I'm like trying to unlearn that mentality of trying to make as many things as possible. The thing is also, I get like a lot of ideas, and I just wanna find time to do every single one, which is tough. With how limited time can be, but like life and all. Instead of making her arm super straight, can you bend it a bit so it doesn't look too stiff? Yeah, true. Let's see. I think something like that would be cool. Let's see. I don't know if the difference is super noticeable. Cut with Lasso 2 and transform. I think you could also probably just move the whole thing a little bit. Let's see here. Also realizing I probably want it to be a bit higher here. The bending is still very insignificant. I'm not asking you to bend it 90 degrees or 45 degrees, but the arm a little raised will give some life rather than stiffness. True. I'm just trying to think like how I would want it to look. Let's leave it like that for now. I'll draw hands and see if I wanna do it in some different way. Yeah. Yes, it's perfect right now. Okay, good. Okay. Needs to be erased a little bit. No one is ever going to notice that. But whatever. I got a question regarding coloring. Do you manually use the brush to color, or do you actually use the lasso tool to select areas before filling them with the paint bucket tool? I definitely use the paint bucket. Like, coloring manually is just kind of... I don't know why they do that. Not much point to it with digital art. Unless I guess that's the style of illustration you're making, probably. Where it would be noticeable. Like that you like did actual individual strokes to color something. But you use the lasso tool to select or shape the areas you want to color, right? Yeah. Well, not always, but whenever I need to. Individual strokes just for hair or for solid shapes, it's the lasso and paint bucket tool. I mean, I guess like some people have like a more painting-like style, I guess is what I meant. So like there I feel like it would make sense maybe to do coloring differently, but who knows, honestly. Your fingers look the same length, middle finger is the same length as your palm. Second and fourth finger are shorter but similar length. Pinky should be thinner, it looks fatty. Yeah, true. I definitely noticed stuff with the pinky. Let's see. No one wants to accept it, but maths and science and understanding anatomy, lighting, structure play a very important role in art. That's definitely true. Although does nobody really want to admit it? Feels like just kind of obvious thing. Or, well, maybe in hindsight, I don't know. Let's see here. Leonardo da Vinci was the one who discovered drawing human proportions via the Vitruvian Man, you know, yeah. I do know that one. Okay. Now let's see how we can. I just drew it and I'm erasing it, whatever. Probably here. You know, I teach my nephews how to draw. They love my teaching. Hell, their drawings won prizes and competitions in kindergartens. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so it's a bit longer, yeah. Like something like that. Feels like this one's supposed to be a bit shorter than the index finger though. I don't know. But I guess they're roughly the same length. Let's see. Oh, let's let's probably move it a little bit, I guess, is the only thing. Ring finger is marginally longer than index finger. Really? Just transform the index finger and scale it smaller? Yeah, that's definitely something I could do. Something like that. Maybe that was a bit too much. Let's try like this. Okay. I'm looking at my hands right now, my ring finger is a bit longer. 3 to 5 millimeters longer. It'll take a longer time for me to wear the wedding ring once Steve and I ever have that day come. Okay. Now the other one. The way I moved some stuff during sketching is kind of messing with me, but whatever. Just can't directly follow the lines, I guess. What can you do? No, don't draw like the index fingers hiding behind the middle, do it separately like it's far apart. Let's see. Oops, that's the wrong layer. Something like that. No, that looks fine. You label your layers. Oh my god, good job. I do label them, but at a certain point I forget and I have like 1,000 layers to add to my file. It's like that, and then you're like, which layer was it? Okay. Windman file size is 285 megabytes, 3062 layers. Good to know, that's just the front view of your character. Holy hell. No, that's definitely not right. Okay, definitely need some changes here. Like, looked fine on the Misty sketch, but yeah, need actually get to doing the image properly. Kinda doesn't look right. I was playing an AI simulator game where I role-play myself talking to anime chicks and they generate photos of scenes of a script after replying this. The picture most of the time come off shitty. Who could have thought? Okay. I definitely need to erase that part. Something like that. Let's see. No, that doesn't look right. It's proof AI will never beat any other single-handed constructed artwork real artists produce. It makes me very relieved and able to sleep at night. Okay. Probably just rotate it a little bit. And that part should be also different, probably. I believe you are only good if you truly put in solid 10,000 hours of work, a very strong philosophy every perfectionist will strive for. Hence, yeah. it do be like that. Okay. I'll leave it like that for now, and then we can come back to it if I figure out a way how to change it. I do wanna erase a little bit though, because the line looks a bit too thick. Wrong layer. Thumb is positioned halfway through your palm and same length of the index finger. I mean, I'm not trying to draw full thumb right now. I'm just seeing like what would make more sense when I draw the bag. Yeah. I'm just thinking now, by the way, about like how to which layer to put the bag on, like how to draw it with the hand. I'm realizing maybe I should draw the thumb separately, so it's easier for me. I don't know. What game were you thinking of streaming while taking a break from Slime Rancher 2? Buddy, I know you're tired, I'm not pushing you at all, I'm just giving advice as an FYI, no obligations whatsoever. No, I'm just thinking about like how to layer it all. What game? Well, I have this like shorter game that I'm thinking of streaming sometime that should probably take like 1 or 2 streams. If you're curious, it's called Be Ghost without the space. Just Be Ghost together. It's like from a dev that I've whose demo I've played like a couple years back. I'm not sure. It's time's kinda blurry at this point. You can group your layers together. Yes, yeah. It's not that. I'm just like, I guess I should just try doing it and then we'll see. The Ghost, write it down please. Be Ghost. I misspelled something. Okay. It should be like here. Maybe I didn't need to transform at all. Adorable, why can't Assassin be good at music or languages? His hearing sucks. Okay. Yeah, that definitely doesn't look right. I should just erase it for now and try doing it on a different layer. I said and did it on the same layer. Okay, leave that there. Okay. Someday, when I'll talk about art stuff, I can share screens and provide tips. Okay. Okay, that still doesn't look quite right. Good thing that we don't need to draw it fully, because it's hidden anyway. Okay. Well, we have like half an hour still. Okay. The thumb is okay, actually, probably. Man. Okay, I definitely need to change that. Or do I? Hold on. Maybe not. Let's see, okay. I'm gonna try advising you on this method and bear with me. Okay. So it goes like here. Okay, I do need to move it a little bit after all. Try drawing dots on your sling before joining them with one single line stroke, then erase the dots. With redo and try my method, you don't have to erase, just hide the layer. Hold on. Let's see. Hmm. Do I think this is better? It definitely kinda makes things easier. Kinda. I think it definitely makes things easier. Why am I saying kinda? One of those words that you just keep saying with stuff, even when it's not necessarily needed. What am I doing right now? Try this method from now on, you draw dots, then mark out your lines, yeah. Let's see here. This is why my lines and line drawings are neat as fuck. Try the other half of it, I guess. Would be like here. Goodness, I'm proud of your progress. Are you happy it's looking significantly better tonight? Yeah, I definitely do notice the improvement. What did I... Oh, I wanted to erase some stuff. Here. Oh my god. I know for a fact, no matter where you and I go in life, you will look back at this and be grateful for my advice. I'm also happy I changed the VTuber Snipe, helping him draw better. Yeah. Sorry I'm kinda slower now. It's just like the end of the day, so you know how it is. Let's see here. Definitely need to. We'll have to move some other stuff a bit too compared to my sketch. Although I could try it right now. Let's see. So it's a bit easier for me with the reference. Don't apologize, you're way being void, it's a fact of life. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I can delete this. Or can I? Okay. Was it like clicked out or something? I don't know why the button didn't work immediately. We could also hide this for now. Your sister's gonna be like Arigato Oni-chan, you're gonna be like Arigato Assassin Senpai. Okay. And I'll move it to here. Okay. Can I ask, I know because of anime you want to learn Japanese, but is that the only Asian language you want to learn? Well, I don't even know. At one point I was like, like might consider learning Korean too, but who knows. Wait, hi, hello Kyber. Hope you're doing well. Have a great stream, thanks. I should hide that for now. Hit. Okay. It definitely looks a bit different, but it's fine. Um, the heck was I? Did I want to say? Honestly, I don't know. Like which language I'll learn. I wonder which languages people generally want to learn and why. And Asian languages especially. Like, I know Japanese is massively popular. Also, by the way, I don't know if the reason why I want to learn it is because of anime. I think if anything, music is a bigger reason of why I'm interested in Japanese stuff. Because I don't know, like, for some reason they're insanely good at making good music. I was fiddling with something. Okay, back to drawing. But why do you ask? The reason, by the way, I was considering like possibly trying to pick up Korean is because we have a bunch of textbooks for it that my sister used to use. And I was like, I could try it out, I suppose. But I kinda never got farther than wondering about it, really. I need to say this word, Elster's eyes look weird because they're too close to each other. The nose is normally an eye wide and 2 eyes long. I guess I need to try drawing more Signalis fan art and do it better this time. Yes, Japanese music is always in abundance in variety compared to Western and other countries. K-pop sounds all the same. It's mainly for the dancers. For the dances. I mean, there are definitely some songs that I come back to from time to time. But yeah, it's very, like, it is pop at the end of the day, you know. So what can you expect, really? I think we'll end soon, unfortunately. But at least we've finished like half a person today. What about you, Assassin? Do you have any languages you find interesting outside of Japanese? Reason I ask is because you love languages, but you seem to go for the ones that are of Roman or Cyrillic letters, the ones with characters you tend to ignore or not pay attention to. True, actually, kinda. Just Russian. I'm surprised how many people want to learn Russian. Although it's kinda nice to know, also. Okay, it's Russian, German, and Japanese. French is hard. French is hard. because I don't know, kind of just why did they decide to add random letters everywhere? Like, why is there at C at the end of the word if you don't pronounce it at all? Or like, why is X a thing in certain spots and it's not read as X at all? Or why are certain vowels comprised of like 3 letters when you could really do with 1? My frustrations with French are endless. That looks bad. I should redo it. Spanish, I just keep thinking of cartels and burritos. I'm always like, so many people wanna learn Spanish, it's surprising, kinda. Although I guess maybe it shouldn't be so surprising, since it's like one of the biggest languages in the world. Should we do like something like that? It looks too small. I could just transform it for now to make it bigger. Japanese is preferred because the skills of English and Chinese are transferable. Need more references for a sling bag, yeah. True. That kind of looks like whatever. Plus, to me, English skills are more needed in Japanese than Chinese because Chinese doesn't have a strong grammatical and sentence structure. Really? English has, Japanese has its own too. The organizational rules feel similar to English if you think about it. Okay, well, whatever, I guess we'll end probably at this point. Did I have anything here? Okay. Those are the dots, okay. Well, we're like kind of halfway through, I guess. I'll probably finish this one on my own. If I when I do an art stream next time, we'll probably start a new illustration altogether. Plus, if you're good at chemistry, you can do Japanese. Hiragana and katakana are like the periodic table, and kanji are the compound. A sentence is its own formula. It's fine, a monthly jaw dropped. Your progress was amazing. Thanks. I'll try to figure out the rest of the image. But yeah, thanks for joining today. I was thinking like maybe we might do something else after drawing, but honestly I'm way too tired and hungry for that, so I'll probably see you tomorrow for Slime Rancher 2. Sorry for all the interchanging of Discord and stuff. I think it's sort of disrespectful to your other viewers, but I hope it wasn't too much for trouble for you though. It was fine. You just sent some stuff. It's like basically not too different from when I try to browse for references and look at them and not show it on stream, because I'm usually doing it on my phone. But yeah, see you tomorrow for Slime Rancher. If you have the time, don't ever feel like you have to show up for everything. I'm saying this just in case, I'm sure you don't worry about that already. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye bye. That's gonna be it for me. お疲れ様でした。Thank you. Yeah. See ya.